Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video. In today's video, let's talk about the top trending technologies which are rapidly growing from the past few years. Before that, let me ask you a question. Do you know the companies or organizations like Netflix, Swiggy, Zomato, Oyo? Well, these are technologies which are rapidly growing from the past few years. If I asked you the same question, whether you know about the companies like Netflix, Oyo, Amazon Prime in 2010, well, your answer would have been different. Well, these companies were very much new at that time, but due to technology it has grown over a period. Well, in today's video, let's discuss about these technologies. My name is Prashant and you're watching Interesting. Let's get started. The first technology which we are going to talk is RPA. This is Robot Process Automation. This technology is generally which replaces a time-consuming and a repetitive work in the industry. For example, you would have seen a Walmart recent report which says that it is going to replace the cashiers from the retail shops. Well, that is something which is done using RPA. These are the tools which are very much popular in the market, which as a developer you need to learn or you need to go get familiar with to become a RPA developer or an RPA engineer. The next technology which we are going to talk is big data. Well, this technology is a field which takes a huge amount of data from an organization website and applications and process it and analyze it and extract a part of information which is very much useful for the growth of an industry, application or an organization. Well, data is so huge that if you want to have an idea what amount of data is generating per second in the world, there is a website called internetlivestats.com. Just go through the website, you'll get to know the amount of data which is released per second. Well, this is some data, these are some data which is releasing when I am interacting with you. Well, that is huge. Well, these are the data which big data takes and processes it, analyzes it and produces an output or a particular information which helps in the growth of a company. Well, as a developer you need to learn the tools which uses big data. These are the tools which can be most helpful for a developer to become a big data analyst or an engineer in the coming future. Well, the next technology which we are going to talk is IoT. Well, this is Internet of Things. Well, this technology is something which is interconnected with a huge number of connected devices and which gathers information and shares information between the devices. The best example for this is, well, with the help of your cell phone you can control the AC temperature. Well, that is something which uses a IoT technology. There are many more examples like smart home devices which takes a voice recognition by a human and does a task inside a home. Well, that is something which has a technology of IoT. And as a developer you need to learn the tools which is used for IoT development. Well, these are the tools which are used for IoT development. You will have to be familiar with these tools if you want to become an IoT developer. The next technology which we are going to talk is Frontend Development, and the technology after that we are going to talk is Backend Development. Well, these both technologies I have already made a video about this in depth. You can just go through the video in the iCard over there, or else we will be giving you a link in the description where you can just go through the video and learn about what exactly is front-end development, back-end development and the tools which are used for development. The next technology which we are going to talk is cloud computing. Well, what exactly is cloud computing? Cloud computing is an on-demand availability of a computer system resources, for example like data storage or a computing power, which is managed without a user. Well, this technology is growing rapidly from the past few years and it will grow in the future too. And as a developer you need to know about the tools which are useful for becoming a cloud engineer or a cloud developer is these. Well, these are the tools which are used and which are most famous, which can be learned by you to become a cloud developer or as a cloud engineer. The next technology which we're going to talk is Augmented Reality. Well, this technology is something which provides an interactive experience between a real world object as well as the humans. In a computer based perception, which is generated by a computer. Well, that sounds interesting. Well, the best example for this is recently launched GeoGlass. Well, this is something which is based on mixed reality as well as AR, which is augmented reality. As a developer, you need to get familiar with the tools to become an AR developer. The next technology which we're going to talk is similar to AR, which is VR, is also known as virtual reality. Well, this technology gives us a simulation experience between the real world objects. For example, you would have seen a flight simulation or you would have played a bus simulation game. Well, that is based on this technology which is known as VR, where you will get a real world experience with the help of a simulation. So as a developer, you need to be familiar with these tools which are used for VR development. The next technology which we're going to talk is blockchain. Well, you would have heard about the term called Bitcoin, which is the cryptocurrency. Well, that is something which is developed using a blockchain. The name itself suggests that this is a technology which contains a chain of blocks. It contains information. Well, in the simplest terms, it provides us an environment in which we can pass information from source to destination in the safest manner. That sounds interesting about this technology. Well, the tools for developing this kind of technology is, well, these are the tools you'll have to be familiar with if you are a developer to become a blockchain developer in the market. The next technology which we're going to talk is something more interesting and which is growing rapidly in today's world, that is artificial intelligence. What exactly is artificial intelligence? Well, it is a system that mimics a human behavior or an intelligence to perform a particular task. Task may be like recognition of an image or a speech recognition or decision making and many more. Well, this is a booming technology which is growing in this world right now. If you want to be a developer in AI, you need to be familiar with these tools which are most famous in today's market. Well, these are the technologies which are growing rapidly in the market now. Well, there are many more technologies which are fading away as the time is increasing, and there are many more technologies which are growing rapidly in the coming future as well. Well, I want to know in which technology you people are interested right now. So please comment below and tell me in which technology you people are particularly interested. If you find this video useful, please like the video, share with your friends, and you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to share with your friends, and that's it for this video. I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, keep learning.